Florence, Italy, 1503. Leonardo da Vinci begins work on a portrait commissioned by a wealthy silk merchant for his wife. But it is a painting he will never part with, obsessing over every detail for what would be the last 16 years of his life. The Mona Lisa.
It is only a portrait, and yet it seems to have dimensions and mysteries that have yet to be explained.
The Mona Lisa's smile is not the kind of smile that we tend to see in portraits. She seems to know something that we don't.
What starts as a portrait, a representation of a woman, turns into something quite different. It turns into a kind of philosophical meditation on all his intellectual concerns.
What was it about the Mona Lisa that would so consume the final years of Leonardo da Vinci's life? And why would he dedicate so much of his time to a single 20 by 30-inch portrait?
There are a lot of theories that Leonardo has secret symbols and secret messages in his paintings. Everything he's doing, he's rethinking even traditional subjects from the very beginning and really imagining them in new and creative ways.
All his life, Leonardo da Vinci incorporated a technique called mirror writing. Is it possible that he also used a similar technique in his artwork, leaving hidden messages that can only be revealed with the use of mirrors?
The mirror writing is something which defines him. And so the possibility that he was also using the mirror as an unknown dimension, whereby he needs to have the mirror to see certain things within his paintings, is definitely something which I think we need to explore.
At Northeastern University in Boston, Massachusetts, graphic designer Terrence Mason uses computer technology to search for hidden messages in Leonardo's masterworks.
We know that he was insatiably curious about reflections and refractions and optics and the human anatomy of the eye and how that mirrored reflections of conical-shaped mirrors.
Is it possible that Leonardo applied his mirror technique to hide secret messages in the Mona Lisa? But if so, why?
So our classic Mona Lisa, Leonardo's portraiture always had very dramatic hand positioning. His hand position was a clue to the access points of rotation of these mirrored angles. So if we try this, what do we see?
Is this helmet-shaped creature simply the product of a parlor trick? If so, then why can a similar creature be seen in another famous painting by Da Vinci, Virgin and Child with Saint Anne?
Well, this painting, Virgin of the Rocks, we always notice the dramatic hand poses of Leonardo. Is that giving us a hint about where to put the reflective plane? So we're in a 3D environment here. We can do anything we want. We just make a little duplicate. Come in a little closer. That's a little spooky. So interesting similarity to what we did with the Mona Lisa, right? We've got something close to modern understanding of alien heads.
Could there really be hidden messages in Leonardo da Vinci's paintings? Messages that reveal the artist's connection to otherworldly beings. And why was the artist so obsessed with dissecting the human form? Was it for purposes of his art? Or was there another, more extraterrestrial reason?